Hello guys, today's video is all about, I guess you could say, the monkey mind. And what that is, by my definition, it's that part of your brain which doesn't really work the way that you want it to or desire it to. I guess you could say the monkey mind is all to do with habits. So it's all about the part of your persona which goes in a certain area which you prefer it not to. But with harnessing that, with knowing when you're being emotionally triggered and creating a different response to it, then you have a more enriched day, I would say. And so here's my little video about it, guys. If it's of any help to anybody, I thought in these COVID times it could be a benefit possibly to make sure you have a smoother mental journey. Have an awesome day, guys. Okay, nice. How are your chips, sir? All right? Did you get them from down that way? Yeah. Fantastic. No, nice. They look very good. Enjoy, my friend. We have everything we need in life. We already have it. It's only how we evolved as a species and in a society where we're bombarded by commercials, adverts, so much during our everyday. You notice it so much in London. Tubes, everything, buy. Posters, videos. Even when you go to the supermarket, there's an advert inside. In London anyway, inside your basket, you know, and all that stuff, you know, it hits you subconsciously. But the point I'm making is that in this society it breeds consumerism, and I'm a minimalist now. I travel with 2 bags and I could not be happier, because if there's ever a truer sentiment to be said, it is less is more, my friends. You have a more enriched life. When I lived in London for many years, 15, 20 years, 15 maybe, and I concluded that the majority of my money was to pay rent for a place and to travel to work. I was spending more of my life in my job, which I didn't like, it was unfulfilling, and then I would travel back to my house and maybe have 2 or 3 hours in the day and then sleep and go back to work and repeat that mouse wheel of London life. And success is a jaded term, because it's not about, you know, get a house, fill it with stuff, get a bigger house, fill it, bigger house, you know, maybe get a storage space, you know. And what is that about? A storage space, stuff you're not using but you want to hang on to? It brings no value to your life. So for me, it was only when I broke my leg in an accident that I was in hospital for a week, had a couple operations, and then just being in a white room for a week, that when I returned to where I was living, I was very fortunate where I was living. I was at the top of a building, and my left wall was glass, so I was in bed for many months. So it was kind of cool. I could see the water out there. There's worse places you could be, right? But my point being, it became very apparent then when I had that little hospital transition. You know, I was meditating a lot more in hospital, because the mentality for me was, if I can't leave this room physically, then I'm going to leave this room mentally. So when I returned to where I was living, my room was just, I thought, what's with all this stuff? You know, this thing over here, you know, am I using that? This thing here, that thing over there. You know, but like I said, society breeds consumerism. So now I have a minimalist life. Again, I could not be happier, because it's a more enriched life. I derive my pleasure, happiness from interaction with other people, from being selfless to serving other people's needs, because that's fulfilling. When you see somebody in India and they don't have much money to eat, and you give them something like 500 rupees, which in English money is £5.50. It's small money. What else would you do with that money? And you see the huge smile on their face. And to me, that's so enriching. Yeah, my background was in office work for many, many years. And that becomes a hugely stressful environment. When your body's in a state of stress, it releases cortisol. And in doing so, it reduces your immune system. There's never been a more important time than right now to ensure that our immune system is as strong as we can possibly make it. Guys, as always, have the most fantastic day. Peace and love, always. Enjoy my China videos.